Hi Taurus, it's Tuesday. We're going to do another Taurus reading. I know I'm going to get in trouble with my other signs, but you guys have something going on. So the last few I forgot to tell you, we're going to burn a bay leaf. I already set the intentions on this. You guys, if you have, a journal on you or with you right now, please write down an intention or take a moment to close your eyes, set an intention. I also love when you guys put intentions or affirmations in the comments, because these videos get circulated all over the world. I think it gives it power. But this is for you guys, anybody who watches this. So I've got this, look how big this bay leaf is. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and burn this and have this as an intention. I hope that doesn't. Be careful, you guys, not to catch anything on fire. Okay, I'm going to stick this in the candle that I've got over here. Okay, that's why I had to stop using a white cloth, because it was getting burnt and, oh, that smells good. Okay, so write your intentions and affirmations in the comments. If you just write 3 things that you are going to work on, or 3 things that'll make you feel productive and motivated this week, if you just put those in the comments, and then the rest of us can go through, please help me do this, is go through and hit the thumbs up on each of these and send more energy to each of these affirmations. I think this is we're going to try this for a while. I think I know it gives it a ton of energy. It gives it positive, it gives it power. So something hard's been going on with you guys. King and Queen of Pentacles, I'm feeling super strong. But here, this is just pre-shuffle. We'll lay out a spread. But here's the King of Pentacles. So this is somebody stable, resourceful, a father, a husband. And here's the Emperor in reverse, though. So this could be somebody controlling or feeling like you're being controlled. And it has something to do with the decision. I feel like, yeah, there it is, the conflict. I feel this 5 of Wands. I feel Queen of Pentacles. I am feeling the Empress, and there she is. And it's like bickering, or also like 3 of Cups and like family get together or something. Maybe even the Death card, Tower, or something like that. Okay, let's get started. So this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It is general, as you know. Will not resonate for everyone. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. I set a really strong intention this be about love, because I can't seem to get away from that storyline of competition or family or some sort of, it could be work, but some sort of group of people and conflict bothering you. Okay, look at that. I like it. So the Fool card, Aries energy, the Hermit. This is beautiful. So this is coming. The Fool is about new beginnings. It's taking a chance. It's letting go of baggage. The Hermit, the Hermit is, goes off into the wilderness or off into the rocks or whatever by himself and shuts out all the noise and becomes, gets clear-minded. So looks like that's something that has already happened, and no more waiting. I like that. So that is the 7 of Pentacles, which depicts waiting. Okay, so we've got the 9 of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a card of pain, and it's been a long journey, but it's a 9. It's not a 10, so it's not giving up, right? Okay, the Lovers card in reverse. That's about a decision. That's about equal give and take, and when it's in reverse, it means not equal give and take. So then we have the Queen of Wands and the Justice card. So Libra energy. We're going to make sense. I told you guys I was feeling this Queen of Wands. So I think there's some sort of control or attempt to control, and it's the King and Queen of Wands are very look at that. No, I'm sorry, King and Queen of Pentacles are very strong. And so I don't know if that's somebody's parents or grandparents or, I feel like there's a family get together and there's some sort of disagreement. Like maybe it's about taking care of someone or how to take care of them. But that King and Queen of Wands is, I mean, I'm sorry, why do I keep saying that? King and Queen of Pentacles is, you know, it's typically, and there's the Empress. I've told you guys I felt her too. So we've got a super strong reading. It's just a matter of me figuring out what's going on here. Let's see what happened in the recent past. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. For some of you, this is either about an inheritance or a divorce or a, I don't know. I guess I really don't know. Okay, I'm going to take both. So Page of Pentacles, this came out when I was prepping also, Page of Pentacles in reverse. So there's just a really strong amount of stubbornness here. The Eight of Pentacles is, you know, focused attention. Somebody's just really dwelling on a painful ending and not getting closure, not getting the communication that clarifies it. Just really stuck and hung up on not understanding what's going on, or I feel like you've been misjudged by someone. What's next for Taurus? We're going to have to clarify a lot. This is interesting, to say the least. I mean, the last two readings had something kind of strange in them too. Okay, so this is good. This is the outcome of feeling left out in the cold and abandoned. That's going to be turned around. What else? The Five of Pentacles is, you know, it's feeling very, you know, dramatic. Sorry for yourself. But, you know, the thing about it is it's in reverse. So that's coming to an end. You're going to see things more clearly. I'm feeling Ace of Swords and Ace of Wands, but mostly Ace of Swords, which is truth, clarity. Yeah, things are going to balance out. We had the Justice card. Oh, we do have the Justice card. Patience. You guys, I feel like you guys are maybe jumping to conclusions about something and it's not how it seems. So let's just start clarifying. One more on the outcome, please. Yeah, there's a death. This dynamic, whatever this problem is, it is ending. I'm going to clarify with the different. Clarify with the different deck. Look what's on the bottom. King of Pentacles, and a painful ending. And see, look, the same freaking cards. So major ending energy. So is it a literal death? Oh gosh, as I said that. So you guys see why I keep doing your readings? Because it's just kind of crazy. There might just be mourning over. It might be inheritance or money, but there's mourning and there's bickering and maybe there's blame. You know, sometimes when a loved one is lost, we tend to, something about, there's that Ace of Swords I was feeling. Why do we keep getting this death card? What's the death card? Oh, let me pull Kipper real quick. Why do we keep getting the death card? Is this about a person or a situation? You know what? For a lot of you, this could be about a divorce. Look at that. Mature man. There's the Emperor. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Again. So, you know, I don't like posting readings like this. I really don't want to post it, but I'm going to because I feel like it's a message that is just determined to come out. But we have mature man and we have marriage in a coffin. So maybe there's a wedding or some connection being put off, or it's affecting it, but it looks like somebody died. And I'm so sorry if you're grieving. And I hope it's not like two people died. Okay, so let's start clarifying. Why do we have either that or somebody's cutting ties with someone in their family, like the father, something like that. There's the grandmother I just got. Okay, Knight of Wands. Okay, why do we have the Fool card for Taurus? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I mean, I really feel like somebody's worried they're going to get left out or cut out of an inheritance or something like that. Somebody's maybe bad talking. I do not want to post this reading. Ugh, don't like it. Yeah, look at that. Wealth, independence. And didn't I tell you guys I felt the Three of Cups? It's a get together. Ugh, I don't want to post this. Why do I keep getting this reading? Okay, why do we have the Hermit in reverse? This may be saying you need to speak up. Speak up for yourself. Defend yourself. I usually don't say that. Look at that. But this might be telling you, the Temperance card is about patience and balance. This might be telling you to, in the past, it looks like you didn't defend yourself. I think that's what this is. I'm going to stop focusing on the death cards because I just don't think that that's going to apply to very many people. But for some of you, there probably is an inheritance and a death or a sick, somebody's health is failing, something like that. But I think it looks like in the past you didn't stand up for yourself, and that's affecting everything. And this looks like it's about standing up for yourself, but it's kind of like you feel like if you don't speak up for yourself, or if you do, it's going to get nasty. But there is a way to handle things without getting nasty. You can start it off with saying, look, I want a resolution. I don't want conflict, but, we need to work this through, or something like that. Here's the Eight of Swords, feeling tied. You've got your emotions have got you shut down. There's that Three of Cups. 10 of Cups. This keeps showing up, this Three of Cups. Okay, so I'm going to ask some specific questions. What is... You're very focused on this. It's stealing your joy, I believe. God. Okay, I think there's gossip. And I think 2 readings ago you had a reading that was about, everybody that's ever hurt you is going to see you shine. So this might just be a continuation of that. But look at this. This is winning at all cost. And I mean, there again, looks like somebody resting at the very least. And then we have Emperor. I'm sorry, I'm not getting this very clearly. Tell me, let's talk about, okay, whatever the situation or person, how do they view Taurus? Somebody's just trying to cut you out of something. I mean, God, I don't know what else to say. What's going to happen? What's next? The Emperor. So this could be a judge manifesting. Maybe this is a message from a loved one trying to come through, that you need to stand up for what you want and be strong. I kind of shy away from that kind of thing because I'm not comfortable with it, but sometimes it just really pushes and pushes till it comes through. This might be a message from a loved one, and someone who's passed. And whatever it is, it's telling you to be strong. It's telling you to stand up for yourself. The Lovers. Why do we have the Lovers? Yeah, you're going to have to, there it is again, look at this. You're going to have to defend yourself. Stand up for yourself and defend yourself. There's the King of Pentacles again, so it looks like it has to do with money again. Judgment's going to happen. This is going to be resolved. It's going to be resolved fairly, I think, because what you can't see is the Justice card. And somebody in this female Queen of Pentacles in reverse situation it's Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Let me see what that's about. Why do we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? This is this is kind of a hard reading. I'm sorry, you guys. Hopefully it makes sense to someone. It looks like it's about money. I started to pull the money deck in the last one. Remember that? In the last reading or two, and I didn't. The Hierophant, the Hermit. So I think that not doing anything and not taking action is you might miss out on something. So you have some sort of strange, crazy, strong message saying to take action. And it's got to be truthful. This Hierophant, just speak your truth. This Hierophant is about, it could be a priest at a service, but this Hierophant is about truth. Maybe this is about get advice from somebody older, wiser, or maybe a counselor to help you deal with this. Why do we have, that's interesting, why do we have the High Priestess? So this is self-worth. So you know your worth, and somebody or something is making you question it. I don't like that at all. God, I hope this was helpful. I don't like readings like this. Sorry, guys. But that's exactly what I just keep getting. The same freaking message. It's obvious I'm trying to get something different and it's not working. So somebody is trying to tell you to be strong and stand up for yourself. This is like a message, I think, from Spirit or from a loved one. I stomach knots when I said that. I think I'm gonna have to keep going because I feel like this was something's wrong. Okay, I'm mumbling. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. That's what I'm getting grandparents, but I'm also getting this. The King and Queen of Cups is representing perseverance. The Three of Wands kept coming out too, and I didn't take. There it is, and this is also perseverance, and it's looking at the end result. You may not like what you have to do. Sometimes we have to do things we don't like. You may not. You may want to bury your head in the sand and be hangman. Yeah, this is getting more clear. But you really have to take action when somebody wrongs you. You're going to have to take action. Take that how it resonates, but this is basically saying, I think this is saying you're not alone. You've got some loved ones on your side, maybe from the other side. But this is, I think what this is saying is you need to remember your self-worth and stand up for yourself. I also feel like it's saying you don't have to, it doesn't have to be one or the other. You don't have to go at it. You can go at it in a very calm, deliberate. There's videos on YouTube that you can watch about how to gain respect in any situation. Or there's a channel called Charisma on Command. He's got some videos like that. But how to be respected, and Napoleon Hill has a talk about how to never lose an argument or how to not engage in an argument, and that's powerful. I'm gonna have to find that link because I looked for it and couldn't find it, but it's Napoleon Hill about how it's something about avoiding conflict and not getting sucked into conflict. So if you need to prep, then do that. Spend some time doing that. But you've got somebody coming through saying, don't forget who you are, and yeah, sometimes we don't like to do certain things, or we'd rather avoid it, but you've got to start with the end in mind. You don't do it because it's fun or because you enjoy it. You do it because of the outcome. I do not like this reading. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Let me pull some. Let me see if we can get some messages from Spirit. Okay. See here, firm boundaries are needed now. So whatever this is in reference to, whether it's a job or inheritance or just standing your ground, the need is, there is a need to stand your ground and know that you will come out ahead. You're not alone. What does Spirit want to tell Taurus? Oh, find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. Here it says, detach with love to clearly see the truth. Maybe the reason this is hard is because you feel betrayed. Let me see what else. Let's do wisdom of the oracle. You guys set your intentions, put your intentions in the comments, please, and then maybe go through a few comments and, send them energy too. All that glitters. So this is a strong energy about money. Oh my gosh. And this is about doing the work. You got to do the work. So look, all that glitters, this is about money. So there's something, maybe it's not a death, but there is something that you're avoiding, that you're going to have to take action on. So all that glitters, that's about money, wealth. And then Treasure Island, I mean, come on. And then Chop Wood is about taking action, doing the work. I think. Let me see what Chop Wood says, in case I'm missing something. Sorry this wasn't more clear. Whatever you're procrastinating on, you have to do. That's, and you're not alone. You've got support. Okay. So it says nothing is as important right now as just doing what you need to do day to day. Let your heart remember that not everything has to be hard-won, passionate, or obviously meaningful. Relationships and friendships go through lulls when the everyday tasks are at the center of awareness. Let's look at the prosperity. So this might be helpful. Now is the time to take small steps rather than larger leaps on the journey to creating your more prosperous life. Move your focus off your big dream and attend to the mundane chores. So this is all about taking steps that need to be taken. I say start with the end in mind. Flexible Libra. Okay. Truth be told. So be truthful. If somebody's not being truthful and you're tempted to stoop to that level, this is again saying, be calm and deliberate and maybe practice, but don't be all talk, be willing to listen as well. All right. That's what I'm getting for you guys. I love you guys. I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments and I will see you soon. Bye, Taurus.